Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Welcome to first event in in a little bit. We've had to do some cancellations because the game did not want to be played, but we're back. We are watching the Promenade Ballroom. I'm your host, as per usual, Cake, and I'm joined by a duo we haven't actually had, I guess, in a little bit. Araya and Gekko. How are you two doing?
Hello, I'm Mariah, and yes, I'm doing quite okay. I'm probably almost fell asleep today 3 times in a row. I'm kind of procrastinating on my work, and it's already 11 p.m. here, and what better time to spend is by commentating Ballroom. And yeah, I'm joined by Gekko as well here. Hello.
Good night, Araya.
What do you mean good night?
This Luigi guy.
I see how it is.
What a good way to wake up, though, getting the Virum versus Bonsai first to 10.
Yes, definitely. And you know, there's another thing. Like, as Cake said, we haven't commentated together for quite a while because all these cancellations and Fukuhara being in France not being a coincidence.
Yeah, I mean, we've just both been gallivanting.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you've been commentating a lot of new events. I've been commentating with a lot of new people as well. But we ought to get the boys back together.
Yes, we're back, and you know, we're back to commentate one of banger set, as you said, Bonsai versus Virum, which has quite some lore behind it, if you consider the base Grand Blue.
Yeah, no, what was it? This is the Bonsai making Virum actually want to play this matchup. The two hunting each other.
No, please, at least you don't spread this information. That's my job.
You stopped talking. You gave me the field.
Okay, yes, sure. The thing is, Bonsai has this very... Okay, to give an idea of why the Virum started hating the Meteras in general, which is spoiler alert, is that every Metera that you meet in European environment has widely different playstyle. You have Bonsai, you have Dudokov, you have Mr. Pow. All of them value different things they want to do with Metera. And Bonsai, if I had to give him a description from my plays against him and how people actually asked me to play against Bonsai and stream it to the voice chat, and everybody was laughing at how I was bad in the Metera matchup, and then I actually beat him in the casual set later on. He's the most wild Metera out there. I have yet to see like a Turbo Metera comparatively. And this kind of Turbo Metera actually made Virum hate Metera matchup. To the degree where he grinded, and he's still #1 in the amount of time he spent on grinding this matchup. You know, this is the match we're having.
I do also just want to like interrupt for a second. Like I know we're talking about Bonk a lot, but this we're what, over a month into this game's lifespan. I've been streaming weeklies and ballrooms and everything for however long. This is the first sighting of Percival on the stream since this game dropped. Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah. The Lord of Flames maybe oh, what was that scam titles thing that YouTubes were doing sponsors for a while back? He maybe found out that his Lord title came from them.
Aww.
Because he's not having a good time in this game.
Nope.
I mean, there's Metera, but that doesn't stop Bonsai from just harming people.
I mean, if you consider all the quote-unquote tier lists that are coming out like only 2 months in the lifespan of the game, these are both low-tier characters and they're just playing their own games. Like right now, Virum getting a good opening here. Putting the flame carpet, the damage is just creeping in, and there's one more hit. Here we go. You don't even need to say.
Yeah, it's a really good first game for Virum. He was very commanding in both of those rounds. He's a big fan of the flame carpet.
And actually, I would believe so why he's very commanding, because one thing that I believe is that Metera really has not changed much coming to Rising. She still plays the same Metera game. You still need to play the same Metera meter, patience, knowing when to expect the hops, how to go over her zoning game. Only thing that she got is just new, like, small tools that I don't think that are very consequential.
Also, just in a game that doesn't favor zoning particularly while she's having a rough time. It's not stopping Bonsai with these sick anti-airs.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say that Percival was on the same boat. He hasn't really gotten another set of tools as well, like that, and he has to play the same Metera game as he had to play in base Granblue. And I believe that Virum is the best person in Europe to do so. So I'm pretty sure Bonsai is gonna have a pretty rough time here, unless Bonsai shows some new tricks. Like for instance, he's a big fan of ultimate butterflies.
How can you not be? It's such a strong option. Oh my god, that comboed.
Yep, it does combo. It kind of is funny that I've been seeing way more like these kind of funny combos from the arrow rain for Metera. Oh, that triggered it! No! As I said, funny combos. And now you're in the corner having to field 2 butterflies here. Almost gets the unblockable. And Virum finally uses the Brave counter. Just get out of there. Just to be safe. But that's
try and find the chance to get his offense started. Because Bonsai has just a huge lead here. Can he kill off this? Raging Chain, Basketball?
I'm not gonna say it's gonna kill because that has a lot of Jesus Lord Almighty. Okay,
nice hit to get.
The thing is that I guess with this game's rule set that you can mash to tech, and that's why fuzzy mashing became way stronger. One of the ways to deal with the arrow, like the Tiki arrow, which is used as a throw bait in a sense, right, is the close heavy fuzzy. It's very effective, and Percival's close heavy is very good to deal with that. So I don't know how much Bonsai wants to play the throw game against Virum as much. Like I would say that playing the zoning is been working out way better for Bonsai.
Yeah, it is unfortunate to have to play the zoning game in this 6XL world, but especially if Virum's gonna be ready for that shit, then you gotta be careful. That was a really nice bait on the BC. Such a weird mechanic that like the way to bait guard cancel is to make it not come out. Make it come out as a Raging Strike.
No. There is another layer to this, but it's a bit more complex than that. By the way, chip point here from the flame card. With Bonsai, what are you doing? Don't throw out in the air. Okay, Virum is trying. I like Virum's patience here.
Yeah, like he just needs one more hit. Like anything that can chip is gonna get the kill here. Just blocking a super will do that too.
That was something like a layer freeze situation where probably Bonsai was looking out for a DP and just went for an SSBA just to call it out back. So it's funny. So about Brave counter, we kind of started to talk, but the players didn't want to let us talk about it. There is another layer to it because you can actually spawn dodge cancel to debate it, but it's not particularly the best choice, depending on how the opponent is trying to play his Brave counter game. Like, for instance, if you get a normal Brave counter, your best bet is getting like a 6XL Oki, right? So a lot of characters are looking out to do a counter hit Brave counter. So they're gonna be looking for very specific situations where it's either guaranteed or multi-hit buttons, right? Then you can start playing another type of game where you preemptively spot dodge and you can actually punish it. It's bad, but it's possible. I've done it multiple times, because otherwise it's annoying to get Brave counter 3 times per round.
I need you to go back to the tape and see how I started that sentence about Brave counter. By the way, Bonsai taking his second game. Starting that one with a perfect.
Bonsai gang, that's the third match here. I'm sorry, Gekko.
You literally said one of the best ways to bait Brave counter is to make it come out as a Raging Strike, and then you talked about an option and ended on saying it's not a great option.
Nothing is a great option against Brave counter because the Brave counter is that good.
That is true. It is too strong.
Yes, it is absolutely strong, and I do believe that one of my wish lists is for it to be punishable on block. Because then the close light pressure would become slightly bit stronger on that, and that means that people wouldn't do preemptive Brave counters, which is the bane of my existence. Woe is me when I try to throw bait and I get match strike.
Yeah, that shit's hell. Speaking of hell, going through the bullet hell right now. Never mind, Bonsai. His zoning was too effective. He had to hop in.
No,
that is kind of the Metera way in this game, right? Like, I mean, it was always there, but now it feels even more encouraged that you have to switch up your speeds quite significantly. We're leaving the counter, but it's okay because we're leaving the carpet to do a basketball.
No, the funnier thing is that Virum was very brave to run under there and caught the EX arrow here. So, I don't know how actually knowledgeable you are on the intricacies of the Metera matchup, because usually it took me hundreds of games against Mr. Pao to just scratch the surface of what those intricacies are. Like, for instance, do you know why would Metera hop? In general. Like, as a zoner, why would you want to hop?
It's just to fuck with how they're defending against you, right?
Yeah, it's more on the akin that if you're always ready to play against their zoning tools, you will never get chip damage.
Yeah, exactly, because you're just gonna spot dodge or roll everything. So being able to just change up the speed is really, really important. Oh my god, he's doing the 6-6-8. Oh, is that 6-6-M? Yeah, H is the butt, right?
But the issue here is that usually the spot dodges are very twitch reactable. Like, people are usually gonna be throwing, like, Metera's usually with far light. But the far light has the same animation to twitch react people for the projectile and whatnot, right? But at the same time, when people are very much so twitch reacting to situations, you get to do hops and they twitch react to the hop. Which has the similar tell as a Farlight animation. It's fucked up.
It's something that hit me a lot when I used to play Ballroom. Because you can react to everything with 5U. And we saw there, Bonsai, seeing like Virum's spot dodge timings, actually went for a slower arrow that would catch the recovery.
No! Okay, so this is an issue for Percival in the situation here, that the B kind of whipped there because of the throw bait, just jumping over the B.
Yeah, no, I've seen Virum talk about Percival's DPs in this game not being, like, too good, especially EXTP feels a bit weird. There's a lot of situations that just won't hit him.
I'm sorry to interrupt, did you see that Twitch react spot dodge on the hop? Oh, 6XL. Like, there are multiple things that we can talk about this, and I'm pretty sure I'm kind of rushing this because I'm not used to the ballroom tempo. They can chill.
You can chill though. We're 2-2. This is another reason that I was really excited to see these set is that these two are very, very what's it called? These two are very evenly matched and have played each other a lot. So I knew they'd be putting on a good show, and so far it's been excellent.
Yeah.
There's something like one of the saddest things for me about Percival in this game is just the situation you get off of clean hit Sarisa now is just so much worse than it was in base.
Yep, no more hard knockdown, and you know, you only have spending that stock to be either A, safe, or B, just get the damage increase. That's about it. And that's it. Percival still needs to get in on people afterwards.
Yeah, no, or trying to out-neutral them in a game where just 6XL is very, very dominant. Very difficult to beat. I mean, I say that right as Bonsai beats it with that TK arrow, but...
I mean, you have to be more active on representing, like, these kind of pokes. Like, Bonsai is doing that a lot with far lights. Like, putting up a hitbox in front of you. At least that's what I've been doing a lot. But other than that, you can still die to counter poke 6XL, which is the funniest part.
Yeah, whiff punish 6XL. Bit of a strong tool. I hear a certain Kione Cup champion had some words to say about it. This is a nice pickup.
Bonsai, why would you spend 100% bar on that? But that's just gonna work out. It's you have to have hundreds for that to work.
I think you can do it on 75, but you might be right.
No, you cannot. It's like it's on 100 only.
Dang. Buff Metera. You should be allowed to do that.
And also, one of them deals half damage. Because
one of them has to be a cancel? That's all.
No, it's not a cancel. It deals half damage because it basically hits the on cooldown.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't really do loads of these kind of, you know, ultimate skills in a row. Even if you have the capability of doing them in a row, if you have the bar, you're still not doing much. Unless it's a kill situation, then fair enough. Do whatever you want.
I've seen people do decent stuff with it on Metera too. Again, the flame cure, but this is all Virum's been wanting to spend his meter on, but nice reaction from Bonsai. Gonna get bravery points back. They're not really that useful anymore though, right? 0 HP, and yeah, there comes the Saraisen.
Like, in this situation where Bonsai used the SSBA, sure, you got the bravery point, you're a chip point, what are you gonna be using for? You need to still get 25% bar to get a Raging Strike, conversion at least ready on Metera.
Yeah, and you can't get the... You're not really gonna be able to brave counter anything anymore, right? Because... And any, like, special move at all is killing you. This gets out of the butterfly situation. There comes the DP. Yeah, it seems like MDP is a much better option for Percival now than HDP.
It is, but I'm starting to see a small pattern that Virum is particularly not keen on holding some of the pressure strings that Bonsai has been doing. And I wonder if Bonsai noticed it.
Oh no! Too high up.
No, yeah.
Brave counter stop getting too out of hand.
Telepathically, I'm contacting you. Just press throw. You've been throw baiting 7 times in a row.
There's fine. You're plus. You're plus.
No, that you're plus. Oh, that could be big. Bonsai did not believe in the conversion. Yeah, ultimate butterfly was on Virum at that point.
That tool got like heavily nerfed after beta too, but it's still like quite nasty. Nice, man. There was a beta 1. When did it have the crumple state?
Oh, on what?
If you popped Old Butterfly.
I think it was beta 1, if it was a thing, but then beta 1 was a different kind
video
of thing.
Game.
Yeah, a different video. Some would say that it wasn't even... It wasn't even
sure it still crumples, by the way.
It still crumples? Yeah. Well, honestly,
the change I'm thinking of is it used to go off multiple times. That's what the change was.
Oh, Mr. Power doesn't particularly use any ultimate butterfly, which it just feeds into the fact that different Meteras have different things that they value.
Yeah, like, Bonsai a big fan of the old butterfly. Uses a lot of reaction ult arrow as well so far in this set. But I guess that's a Percival thing, right? You want to get rid of the... No, but there's the DP too.
Okay, there might be one little change that could be from base Granblue to Rising, when you think about it. And it's the 50% bar. How should I say it? Usually Percival, when he gets the stock up, he would use the EX Fireball just to create himself a safe space, right? For where Metera can't really use the projectile to zone it out. Like a wall to run in on a Metera. Now, if you do that, Ultimate Arrow is just gonna go through it. So, this is just making Percival a bit more struggling on that small regard, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. And that's like... I think if Bonsai's able to do that on reaction too, it's gonna be hard to ever set up that kind of fireball spacing.
Definitely. Oh, suffering from success.
That was a hard call out on a TK arrow. You were saying earlier that the option to go for is close heavy, but Virum's trying to take it a step further.
I think that was probably some like a spaghetti situation because Bonsai did whiff the throw mostly because of the plus frames there.
There's a lot of throw protection in this game. Like 7 frames?
It's up to 9 even, if I remember right.
Good lord. And I'm trying to do that off being plus 98. Lord help me.
Seven definitely
pulling ahead here though.
Yeah, it's 4-2.
Contend with a wolf.
Oh my god, he's playing English Percival.
How precious an ore is.
English Percival is based now.
It is quite good, yeah. I got a huge buff in this game.
Like, really, I don't need to ever make the impersonation of I'm the Lord of Flames anymore every time I see English Percival.
That's a shame though. I liked when it was bugged and like sometimes you'd tap it and you'd get like nasal congestion. When you were getting stocks was great. Yeah. His OVA was like for like a commercials game. He's not really a professional voice actor. So getting an actual pro in, giving him the glow up he deserves.
And you know the lordly voice. Here we go. See, this is the situation I was talking about. Like, you're trying to create a fireball just to create a ball where you're calling out the Metera firing a regular arrow. It's not working out. Oh, another thing I've just noticed. Did you know that the butterfly explosion is a bit bigger now? I don't know.
Didn't, but that actually probably changes a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah, it does. And it pisses me off sometimes. Like, wait, I'm outside of the butterfly. Or it's a placebo because it visually looks way bigger now.
Changing the size would change so much about her conversions and let her get stuff off a lot more stray hits than even she could before. Because that was the thing, sometimes you would just play unsafe in the butterfly range.
Like this? No! Shit! Bonsai! Stop living inside Virum's head!
Oh my god, my man, she just sitting on the stove and just like, I'm gonna spot dog.
Hindsight 2020, Virum kind of portrayed what he wanted to do very obviously. He did the flame carbon, he just backed off. He took the chip point, but I did not expect him to go for instant DP when he went to the chip point, and Bonsai read that.
Yeah, no, you'd expect, you know, the slow stock M fireball to come out there. But no, Bonsai awake for it. I'm going under the butterflies here. The DP popping them though, that's a sad interaction, honestly. Because I don't think it can ever give you a combo.
Nope, it doesn't, because it goes straight into the animation. Unless you hit it like very, very far away. But then, why would you not use the regular arrow raid, because it's air unblockable?
Yeah, that's... Oh, speaking of nice pickups. Yeah, that stuff, that definitely looks wider than it used to be.
The Bonsai really likes these kind of wacky conversions. He's really, really good at those. Ooh.
I think that's why we see him doing so well in this game. He's just ready for like this game is a bit more scrambly than the last one. So he's ready to just get random hits like that. And just get full combos off them.
Man, there's so many details I could talk about what makes this matchup a matchup and a half. Like, for instance, did you know about the Percival command dash shenanigans? That if you actually spot dodge the follow-up, like low one, usually if you don't have a 5-framer, you are at a disadvantage even after a spot dodge. And that's what happened there.
Yeah, no, especially he's not close enough for the throw. Which could be a spacing he's in for. Nice whiff punish, just that run up close out.
Yep, basketball.
This is a bit of a high life total to go for it at.
Wait, no! Okay, he's good. He has now flame carpet. Chip point is in and catches the jump out.
Yeah, the risk paid off, but spending all and not killing is something you see very rarely. But, you know, Virum's got that lordly confidence.
Really, it is not as rare as you think. It's very rare on the characters that are capable of getting ultimates in their Raging Strike, Raging Shake combos. Like for instance, Yule. Yule Ultimate Fox Flame does combo after Raging Chain, right? And it deals massive amounts of damage. And usually when you get a Raging Strike confirmed at low health, it usually after you see Yule's kill. For Percival, it's a bit different. I saw him generate enough bar to get an ultimate skill, which would have probably gone over the minimal scaling that this game has with ultimates and supers. Oh my god. This is not letting Virum to rest.
Again, tried to get that Brave counter. I'm surprised Bonsai didn't have the kill there. I think just dropped at the end. Maybe got hit by combo limit I didn't see.
Combo limit, indeed. Here we go, first batch of butterflies. Oh no, DP!
Yeah, poor Percival. Originally, that DP went through goddamn everything, and then they made it not go through projectiles quite as well, and now it just looks so suffering every time it happens. I like that Virum is catching these ult arrow reactions by just taking a stock and spot dodging. Showing that, like, as you were saying before, you know, people are Twitch reacting to Metera arrows, but at the same time, Bonsai is Twitch reacting to Percival projectiles.
Yep, definitely. And then now Virum has found that, you know, that little niche to get the advantage that he needs. Oh no, 0 BP on another butterfly! Alright, so... I'm gonna be... not... like, I'm trying not to be biased as much as possible, but I don't like Brave Counter. Not just because it's a very good tool and you can use it and basically get off people away. I just feel that, one, for maybe bias from Vanilla is because Raging Strike is way better, but the second thing is that losing Brave points is terrible in this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's so strong, right? Like, that's why they've made it so powerful. It's because you're losing an important resource.
It's a very important reason, but another thing is that what I've noticed in some of the Japanese games, it's either grave counter fiesta between two players, or people actually starting to make meaty raging strikes just to throw people off the reaction, just to get that bravery point down.
I mean, that is like, it's a strategy. Like, if you're seeing your opponent be very brave counter heavy, then trying to take those away as quickly as possible is just kind of good strategy. Bonsai looking for something with that ass.
And also, one more thing to say, that both the Raging Strike and Brave Counter share that one issue that I slightly hate as well, is that even if you get your advantage and you only used one crystal, if the person has an SSBA and a very stable combo route into the SSBA, that's 2 crystals gone.
Yeah, and one back for them as well.
And one back for them, and you're on permanent 50% damage with, like, debuff. So, good luck. It's terrible to be in 0 PP situation. Oh shit!
Pick up the butterflies, always got your back. Oh, I like that, setting that as Oki.
But the Brave Counter just kills the butterfly there and 50 bar away. I guess that's worth it. What was he doing? Oh, caught the King's Dash. Man, Virum's been King's Dashing there from quite far away.
Need to be a fan of Lord Striking. Has been like very successful though. Nice with
Lord Strike, King's Dash. Same thing.
I only know it's called that because I think the name is super cool.
For me, it's
I wish he still got something like screen off of the Lord Strike low.
He does on
super
counter
cool.
hit.
Oh, on counter hit? Okay. That's...
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah. Too far away from an unblockable there, but... It feels so... Oh my god. Screaming ashes to ashes as the fireball comes to you. That's such a fast one. Goddamn.
Fireballs do help. But the again, Twitch reaction is not... Wait!
That was
what?
So good! Bonsai so awake.
Oh my god.
It's like you were saying, Virum's getting a bit too cheeky with these Lord Strikes. Bonsai just away from... Nice! There's that spot dodge you were talking about.
Yeah, another... That was a Twitch reaction, and the thing that Bonsai could have taken at his advantage, he just got back thrown incident there. But then again, the backdash whole thing on the reaction is a very iffy topic to talk about. Mostly because... Oh no. Oh!
Butterfly picking that up, that was cruel.
That was so cool from far away. I guess the situation really changes depending on how early or late you react to it. So the mental stack does a big thing for it. Wait, what? That was just... 4 seconds in the round we have a Brave Counter. Okay.
This is a bit more of the classic zoning. Zoning versus just trying to get my ass in. Okay, nice mash from Virum. Again, you can't get anything started after that Star Ison anymore. It's so rough.
It is rough. And you know, Metera is gonna be back rolling as well, just creating even more space. Ooh.
Takes the brave counter and then immediately just sends it with Sir Ison. No bravery points left anymore though.
Maybe
has 100
that's
meters so can get one back.
I was wondering, maybe because... Like, oh yeah, here we go, see? This would have worked if it was just non-counter. Oh,
nice, yeah, Virum's been going for that.
This should kill.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go.
The taste of shame.
And one thing that I feel Virum has been playing with Lord Strikes, probably he's trying to just call out these kind of butterfly summons. Butterflies or arrow rains just to get in.
And as soon as you say that, yeah, the fair heavy slapping that butterfly. I like the brave counter to keep the corner is, I think, a good trade of resources.
I mean, you have to contain the rat somehow. Because
It's
otherwise,
like the aggressive corner burst in the Guilty Gear games as well.
aggressive burst, aggressive B reverse in Street Fighter 5. There are multiple applications. Oh.
Nice chunk of damage here, and gets a nice, yeah, like such distance, and the hard knockdown is so good for Metera. And yeah, just take the kill with that. Bonsai's really just. Virum got ahead a couple of sets, and now Bonsai's like, no, we're tying this back up.
We have to remember one more little thing. Is that Metera meter, which is how patient you are playing against the Metera throughout the set, is a thing. Training it is hard. You need to throw yourself at Meteras constantly. And this is the first to 10 set where both of the players are not playing in a casual manner as well. So I wonder if Virum is playing as patient as he was playing at the start. Oh my god.
He's definitely getting a bit more aggressive this round. Delayed, close, heavy.
Look at the damage!
So much, yeah. And on 1 BP.
0 BP!
Yeah, because it's just not relevant anymore, right? Any hit's gonna kill you regardless, so getting yourself out of a dangerous situation is just worth it, and then just, unfortunately, that.
Not quite. As well, remember that Metera. But that health disparity, Metera cannot play like the health disadvantage. She cannot play the 1000 cuts and play anymore, right? Because Virum can just play very careful all the time. So that one bravery point could use as a raging strike situation and get more damage in. As I said, it's just opportunity cost is what you're trying to look out for. Probably brave counter was just to create yourself some space and figure what you wanted to do like that. Probably a lost round at that point.
I think it's just a good choice at times, so just give yourself more opportunities. These hops are still working out quite well. The spot dodge is coming out a bit too preemptive.
Oh, air to air, nice. Even just getting that one little damage in is fine than letting a Metera out without anything. Well,
The 660 shimmy.
Alright, maybe this is a little bit biased of me. I'm more looking at not creating myself some like breathing room early on, but I'm more like thinking into the future, how I'm gonna be using the resource in the future, right? This is just probably on my playstyle and how I think about the game. Hence why I slightly disagreed with Bonsai's brave counter there.
I mean, that's the beauty of him. Oh, nice jump out! Yeah. Bonsai, like you said, just basically never using throw there, always using the bait, and they're very awake to it now. Getting rewarded handsomely too with that damage.
Oh, he tried to exhale there!
He pressed the winning button.
Oh no! We're gonna
hit him. Oh,
wait,
hit
that
Virum with something he hit earlier. He's dead.
He's dead!
He's close heavy to bait the preemptive, the delayed close heavy just baiting a preemptive guard cancel.
Oosh.
So maybe we got the stock there. Actually, I think he did get it.
Oh, that is so fucked up. So, I don't know how much you've noticed, but the TK Air Arrow has a snake-like hurt box. Far H whiffed on that.
Yeah. So,
oh my god.
getting himself back into it, spending the bravery point. So just creating that space again with another brave counter.
I don't know if he wants. Oh no! All right, so one thing that I feel that with this game, when the dash M's becoming a bit more prevalent as spaced, checks on your walking, it's like basically run-up sweeps, just probably reaching way Bonsai.
I don't know if there was a connection snafu or if Bonsai was just checking.
I haven't heard of the word snafu in a long while. Holy shit!
I like that word. I like that.
It's a good word.
They're in with the 3 stocks now, though, and the corner. It is called footsies. Cake is so right.
You probably missed the clip that I threw in the cake cord, where I came into the spectators and we saw Bonsai pressing far and it was hyperspeed Metera because it was trying to synchronize the spectator to the play.
That's how fast they should make it. It's how fast it deserves to be, in my opinion. She needs it. She's not considered strong in this game. Please ignore Taichi make. Actually, Metera made top 8 of both Air Creepo qualifiers so far.
Look, there's one thing. Yes, on paper, if you consider how Metera plays, what are her matchups, what her weaknesses are, she's weak. She's hella weak, right? But you have to remember one fact, that people have to go over more than one layer of learning the character to play against her effectively. It's the same
also,
as...
just has some very strong, dedicated players.
As well, that too. Like, you can't actually say that the players are carrying Metera so hard. Like, Mr. Pao, probably one of the greatest players out here in the European scene. And you know he will figure out a 7-3 matchup if he needs to win the match. Have you never seen how he adapted to the Shukes matchup?
We're in the middle of complimenting the Terra players, and then Bonsai has the stream on, so he heard us and went, I'm gonna do point blank to you.
I mean...
I have to commentator curse myself at all times.
Hey, it was probably a big brain layer 5 game. It's not something that we can understand Metera player brains, come on. God,
You seeing this rat on the wood fire
no!
stove?
Bonsai, no! Oh wait, that works!
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh Jesus, he's out! He got out of the chip situation! Oh my goodness! Okay. Bonsai, yes!
Bonsai,
Alright, so...
keeping it cool.
Alright, so... I'm gonna be saying this as, from my experience, that in a serious match, the Metera meter runs out in a, like, first to 7 at max. Usually, like, even I can lose 35 games against Mr. Powell until I'm still feeling irritated in a casual setting, right? I'm extrapolating. 5, divide by 5. But right now we're at 6-6 situation here, and Virum just had a setback and a half. Oh my god!
Thank you for commentators. The commentators cursing Virum into a win. Let's go.
Oh. So yeah, in reality it's like a 6-7, right? And Metera usually is built on the fact that your patient runs out not because of the playing against Metera as patient as possible, it's mostly because of how many different kind of bullshit situations Metera can force you into, right? You have to be aware of a lot of them, and over the course of the time, but when the Metera player as well actually notices what you're trying to do against Metera, they will counter you and mix up the options even there. That's where you start cracking up. I wonder at what state Virum is now, because he's been playing a hella more aggressive than at the start.
Yeah, exactly. It has been paying off sometimes. Like, he is getting himself back at
Never
this.
mind!
Yeah, no, nice. Run around the hall.
The thing is, when you're run out of Metera meter, this never happens. It's like a magic spell where you basically never change the hops ever again at a certain point. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think the Metera meter is full. I think he's just found that change in tempo he needs to stop Bonsai coming back. That's the thing, like, when you're in a first to 10, the adaptations have to go both ways. But at the same time, you have time to figure out what your opponent's doing. And I think Virum just has a read on what layer Bonsai's on right now. I can't believe that popped the butterfly. That is...
Oh.
My Metera meter is full after seeing that. That was disgusting.
Definitely. Yeah, like, this is the thing. As I said, these very weird kind of situations. And also, did you know that Bonsai is basically knowledge checking people with auto-comboing into EX Rain at corner? Like, you can punish that. Come on. Guys.
Sorry, I just saw 6XL anti-air and I'm unhappy.
Okay. This is something that I've tested out with Vanilla, and I was kind of slightly sad when I learned that. The situation is that I understand why Dudukov is always saying, man, just 6XL on Metera, it's just that easy. It's mostly because, like, more than half of the Raging Strike just going in. It's mostly because half of the cast has the capability to 6XL catch Metera at her apex of the jump. Right?
Yeah, no, it's...
But the thing is, Anilla doesn't fall under that half of the cast because Anilla 6XL is too low for it to hit. We have to be very preemptive. Whoosh.
Like, this combo's really good. I say as he unfortunately does not connect. Yeah. It is a tough one. Like...
Yukiko, we're not talking about the play right now. Let's not commentators curse these two players, okay?
No,
let them play. We got a lot more things to say. Oh my god.
Nice. Gets the throw. I still think maybe not spot dodging these hops super correctly.
No, the thing is this... Man, Bonsai! Alright.
Out of a shimmy, the classic.
The thing is, it's bad to spot dodge the hop. It's the good situation for Metera to hop on the spot dodge. But something is going on. Bonsai is not taking the advantage of it.
Yeah,
this is what slightly pisses me off.
Throw. Oh, this is gonna be a nice pickup.
Ooh, I like that combo. It's just using the first hit of the... Was it L or M range? I guess it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, I think they both connect. And I think they have the same recoveries. They're just different angles. So, didn't have any Oki off, it still has a nice lead. Virum just free to run straight at him. Just gonna take that 3 stocks. I guess it's an... Oh no! Doesn't take the unblockable!
Probably didn't believe that it was an unblockable. It was very low to the ground.
Yeah, that's true. You see that happen with A a lot too. Oh my god, that was so much popping.
Like, I believe that Virum is very, very brave when it comes to butterflies. He's more inclined to run into the butterflies just to be, like, in front of them rather than behind them. Yeah. So, in that sense, he's making it more advantageous for himself. I'm more used to the situation where if butterflies on the screen, you don't exist. You have to wait them out.
Yeah, see, Virum, I think it looks like he's trying to play, like, with that fair heavy, it looked like he was trying to beat the option that was going to pop the butterfly. Which can, like, if it works out, it's going to kill both of the butterflies and net you a nice amount of damage. Just mashing that Brave counter button right now. Put back into the oven. Crispy wrap.
Oh my god! Bonsai just preemptively uses the P just to pop the butterfly in worst case, but it catches the 6XL there. Oh my god, ultimate. Oh, that is...
Kill. Not quite!
No!
But Hop's gonna take it. He was on 0 BP for so long in that set, holy shit.
I mean, he's playing with fire. Yeah.
Getting used to sitting in these flame carpets.
Another thing that I feel that I want to say, why the fuck 6XL recovers so fast at SMH?
Because they made it in 2 months.
They made it in 2 months. Because, you know, dash into whiff into 2M is probably did not make me hate Sora's matchup in the slightest. Oh my god.
This won't kill, but you have to make this comeback versus Metera. This is gonna be nasty, and yeah, just gonna get tagged by this arrow. This is like when you can really see the Metera meter filling up, when you're just running headfirst into 5H.
You know what I can say? Bonsai is kind of playing this more seriously because we have seen not a single ass in this round.
Yeah, he hasn't gone for the
6-6H.
loop. What the hell?
Yeah, like my man has labbed probably the greatest combo that Metera has, and he hasn't been using it whatsoever.
Unfortunate. Waiting out the guard cancel, but oh wait, never mind. It's not gonna matter. This should kill. Yeah, so much of this was grounded. The Raging Strike will launch into the super.
Yep, this is very scaled. Not gonna kill, but this is gonna do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, same situation as last round, right? Really on that low health, has to make a huge comeback, and anything like that 2M is gonna take you.
Yeah, the Metera 2M is a really good fighter when you think about it. Also, one thing to the Durukov that said that it's better than CX66H. I've now kind of had to think a bit. I don't know a single 66H besides CX66H that is cancelable on hit.
I didn't think Seahawks was well either. I'll be honest.
No, it is. Yeah, it's like.
That's pretty funny. Why does he have that? It's like
know.
Belial having the only 2-2M with plus on block. Oh, just too far from the throw.
Oh!
You're gonna get Raging Strike punish. Basketball. That image has ruined it because I'm not saying basket. I'm always saying basketball. Because that image, that's how I remember the word.
Goddamn.
Grabbing the two
Health butterfly? Do the hell butterflies have like different pattern how they fly?
Yeah.
Could you? Because I've never noticed that.
Yeah, I believe it makes the medium one fly low and the low one fly, the L1 fly high. It was added just randomly one patch. It was really cool.
Okay.
That was the ultimate. And it waits out the DP. This is gonna be nasty, actually.
Oh, it's gonna go to crumble!
It's real.
It is real.
I guess you don't get to see it often, right? Because it's gonna be on one. It's only on grounded hit, right?
Okay.
Also, this set has gone to the wire. 9-8.
Jesus Christ. Here we go, he was ready again, but unfortunately that was too low to the ground to get the combo off.
That's always the hell with anti-air combos in this game. They're so height dependent. But if you're getting those heights right, it's so incredibly rewarding.
I mean, there's some characters that can basically make it very stable. Cough, bobs. Oh, here we go, though! See, this is the situation where the 6L whips because of the apex. Oh my god.
I like that. Just use the Brave counter to get out of the butterflies.
Why would you hold the butterflies? Oh, again, preemptive arrow here. Butterflies. Plus frames. Now, one hit away. You just need one hit.
Yeah, like... When your opponent is on 0 BP, it's almost a bait to start trying to Raging Strike them. You feel like you have to do it right away. And Bonsai ready for it.
Yeah.
It's just too tempting. Oh, the butterflies didn't pick up there. That would have been huge.
No escape from... Okay, maybe because of the throw, this kind of changes things. Oh shit, that was in the flame carpet, the whole bombo. Oh, Lord almighty.
Holy shit, also what a combo, gets so much stocks off of it too. I'm not seeing any use stock from Virum. Maybe just not an option for Percival that's good. I mean, the flame carpet's so good, what else do you use Meter on?
In the grand scheme, when you think about it. Like, oh no, no!
Going to take it. What a sad way for Percival to go.
He just died from heart. I was about to say he died from Ligma, but that was a bad joke. 10-8. Is gonna go to Bonsai. GG's, brother. Here we go. The sportsmanship. Well played. Goddamn censorship does not like to say yed. That
Well,
was a lot of fun. Oh shit.
you'll love to see it.
You'll love to
These are the
it.
best ballroom sets. Just fucking long ass first to 10. We got what, 18 games between just two bros doing their best to get the win. That was sick. No, I saw those two signing up and I was like, I need to get on Tuesday. I have to do this.
That was indeed a set here, and sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what the heck?
What the heck?
I mean, Bonsai typed it, so you're both going into jail. But up next, we have another set. We've got Grump Wright, the Narmaya's strongest soldier. Oh, and he's playing Pop Shooter. Eustace's strongest soldier. Oh, this is gonna be a good set.
Mm-hmm. But before that, we still have, to talk. The players are still coming up. It's just some time. Maybe the servers are still not fully operational, and they need some time to get there. We have to talk about other events that are happening besides the ballroom. There are multiples of them, and one of them that kind of piqued my interest. We're returning with the East Coast versus Europe.
Hell yeah, no. 5v5 East Coast versus Europe.
It's been
Love
like what?
Howard.
2 years more? 3 maybe at this point since we had this. And we're gonna have our 5 strongest soldiers sent there, like Dudukov, Dragoi, Troykeezer, and Fitizen, against East Coast strongest warriors, Diaphone, Merp, Tempest, Zippy, and Wavy.
Yeah, no, Wavy right now considered one of the best players, if not the best player in NA. With the chance to go up against, I think at this point statistically, Europe's best player, Fitizen. The Lord Canonic champ, the Arc Revo qualifier.
Okay, look. Fitizen is statistically the best player in Europe, but Dragoi has the best offline results out of all of us, top 6 in Evo.